Then Paul wrote to the committee for UNICEF at the United Nations requesting a kit. Then he picked up these empty milk containers over at the dairy co-op.
Well, it's wonderful for you to give so much of your time.
Oh, I'm glad to help. It's a terrible thing to think of children without enough food and medicine.
Yes. Well, I'm sure the class will be interested. Thank you, Miss Mrs. Martin, for the tea. I'd better be running along now.
Miss Hazlitt, I don't quite know how to bring this up, but I really feel I must. Timmy tells me that food is being stolen from the lunch boxes.
Yes, unfortunately, it's true. I've been very disturbed about it.
Have you any idea who's doing it?
I'm afraid I do. You see, Mrs. Martin, the children in this area have no need to steal food. They've never been confronted with hunger.
You mean Anna? Have you told the Wilkins about it?
No, not yet. I've been hoping I wouldn't have to. I've been trying to find a way to avoid embarrassing them and the child.
Yes, I understand. Well, I know you'll work it out.
Well, thank you. Thank you for feeling the way you do about it. I'm sure I'll find a solution.
Did you hear what they said, Lassie? Rudy was right. It is Anna that's stealing the food from the lunch boxes. Maybe she isn't getting enough to eat at the Wilkins. That must be the reason. Lassie, we've got to talk to Mom right away.
Timmy, why did you get home?
Well, Miss Hazlitt was here.
Oh? Why didn't you come in and say hello?
I was going to. But then I heard you talking about Anna. Some of the kids at school are saying the same thing.
Timmy, even Miss Hazlitt says there's no proof. That's why she hasn't spoken to Anna or the Wilkins.
But what if she is the one? Doesn't that mean she's a thief?
Do you remember the first night that Anna came here? And you said that she ate as though she was starving?
Uh-huh.
Well, she's probably been hungry all her life. Now, if she did take the food, I think you'll find it's because she's never seen so much food and she just wants to make sure she doesn't go hungry again.
But isn't that the same as stealing? Rudy said it was. I even had a fight with him about it.
Well, in a way, yes.
What are we gonna do about it?
I think we'll just leave it up to Miss Hazlitt. She's a very intelligent and understanding teacher. She'll know how to handle it.
I hope so.
You know, dear, it was because of seeing Anna that I volunteered to help with this UNICEF trick-or-treat program.
I'm glad you did, Mom. And I'm gonna help too.
Good. Thank you.
I'm sure that you all know Mrs. Martin, Timmy's mother. I invited her here today to speak to you about an important subject.
Thank you, Miss Hazlitt. Now, how many of you have Halloween costumes? Oh, good. And how many of you are going trick-or-treating this Halloween? With your parents, of course. Fine. Well, we all know the usual things that you get, the cookies and candy and gum, things that most of you have in your own home. Now, I'd like to ask you another question. How many of you have heard of UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund? UNICEF is an organization that helps sick and hungry children all over the world. Children all over this country are helping by trick-or-treating for UNICEF on this Halloween. That means that as well as the candy and the cookies that you get, you also ask for a penny for a needy boy and girl. Now, with this trick-or-treat penny, UNICEF can provide 5 large glasses of milk. And this is the container with the band around it in which you put your penny. Yes, Willie?
Mrs. Martin, you mean people put money in those containers and we give it to UNICEF?
Yes, that's right.
You mean we don't get to keep anything?
Oh, yes, you get to keep your cookies and your candies. But with the penny, you also have a very good feeling knowing that you helped needy boys and girls. So, really, the fun of trick-or-treating is even better. Now, how many of you think you'd like to go on this very special trick-or-treat for UNICEF?
nobody? Seriously?
Well, I understand. I tell you what, supposing you just all talk about it among yourselves, and if you think you'd like to, Miss Hazlitt and I have all the containers and the bands. I'll be back this afternoon for your decision. Thank you. Thanks, Miss Hazlitt.
Oh, she's coming back. Oh, she's coming back this afternoon. So it's perfect.
And now we'll go back to work. But I hope during morning recess you'll talk about what Mrs. Martin has suggested.
Did you ever hear of such a stupid thing? Going out trick-or-treating and then giving it all away. Especially money. That was your mother's idea. Mrs. Martin's doing it for UNICEF. That's right. Well, you can do it if you want to. I'm not going trick-or-treating for nobody but myself. Me either. It doesn't matter what they say, Timmy. Come on, they're going to start a game.
Aren't you going to play, Anna?
I forgot Coke. It closed.
Yes, it is. Hurry back and get it, and then come and play it.
Uh-oh, this is not good. And she's got to steal. So it was Anna. Oh, Anna. Okay.
Where's Anna?
She went to get her coat. I've been looking for her.
I'll go see where she's keeping it.
Come
Come on, Lassie.
on, Lassie.
Anna! Where do you think she is, Lassie? Can you find her, girl? Go get Anna, Lassie.
Joey, will you please take charge of the game? If I'm not back in 5 minutes, take the class and then start their reading.
Yes, Miss Hazlitt. Anna, what are you doing with all this food? I hide it. You didn't mean to do anything.
Oh, she is a hungry person.
Even if you did, Miss Hazlitt would understand. Come on. Let's go tell the teacher.
Oh.
Thank you, Timmy. Come, Anna. Let's walk back and you can tell me all about it. All of you know, as I do, that food has been taken from the lunch boxes. And I'm sure you'll be glad to know that it's not going to happen anymore. Anna has asked to be allowed to tell you in her own words why she took the food. Go ahead, Anna, and don't be afraid.
Anna had Mama, Papa, 7 children, 4 boys, 3 girls, in faraway country.
Wow, that's a lot of children and wow, big family. Wow. Good work, Charlie.
They hungry.
Oh, they're hungry.
We all hungry in my country.
Oh, all the townsfolk are hungry.
So much you have.
And there comes Timmy's
I
mom.
never see so much for you.
Go on, dear.
So, I want to bring food to my family. I sometimes not eat, so to hide more. I don't mean to steal. I don't mean to be thief. I'm sorry I take, not ask. Please, you not be angry. Please, you not be angry with Anna.
Thank you, Anna. I'm sure none of us are angry with you. Are we?
Aw,
You may sit down, dear.
they finally understand.
Stay tuned to get this.
As you know, class, Mrs. Martin is here to find out what your decision is about trick-or-treat for UNICEF. Yes, Rudy?
Miss Hazlitt, I think we all ought to trick or treat for UNICEF to help all those sick and hungry kids. Me too, Miss Hazlitt. Yeah, me too.
Oh, they have seen their minds. Lassie also volunteered. Oh, and the finale is not on because they put pennies for UNICEF, and they do a little musical number before the show ends. Seriously, we saw the whole episode on the internet. Oh, buy the box set. Oh, buy it from Amazon. On your streaming services, or buy it from the Amazon playlist, and it's again Lassie UNICEF story. So the kids felt really, really bad for kids like Anna. So they agreed to donate a penny to UNICEF, or to go to the train for UNICEF, and you can get your own money for your own stuff too, you know. And please donate so your team could get a teddy bear and a paddle ball and other things as well. And remember, the money is due on Sunday. What? Yeah. Just kidding. There's no Kindness Club Junior next week. But Drain is gonna give it to us on Monday. And we'll go on Monday or Wednesday night. So I'm going to take a bow for good script reading and for directing it.